Why did you stop?
How many times you want him to get bit? There's a goddamn limit to everything, you know.
Obviously, you already know who I am. Vahaa, a.k.a. Mr. Backpack, because I keep all the tools in there to get the job done. So, we're going to start putting out a lot of great deck ideas, decks, a lot of different things, right? We're going to get this thing rolling again. So make sure you hit the subscribe button, the follow button, and turn the notifications on, right? All of that at once. I need you to do all of them. Not necessarily in that order. Follow, subscribe, notifications, right? And tell everybody. I like making a lot of different styles of decks. I don't like making the normal meta decks. So we're going to try a couple out. We're going to see how this goes. And yeah, I guess just tune in. We'll go from there. So the deck that we're actually working on today is, or that we're trying out today, is our standard deck. First of the Dark Ablaze decks that I came up with. I don't like the normal meta, so if you start seeing people use my deck, it's going to be a Stunfisk deck. And if you start seeing people using my deck, then you know that they where they got it from. You know where they got it from. They got it from me, right? So we're gonna go. Let's take a look at it first, right? Let's take a look at it, and we're gonna go from there.
I'm up one, 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 up one. I'm up one, up one, up one, up one. I'm up one, up one, I'm up one, up one.
All right, so here's the deck list, right? And we're going to go down each card. We're going to talk about what they do, why they do it, and why we have them in there. There's probably a better list that we could be using, but this is what we're going to roll with for now, right? All right, so first off, obviously, you want to have the Dedenne-GX in there. You definitely want to have him in there for when you get stuck or for first turns. The purpose of him is for stuck and first turns, right? Because you don't have a first turn supporter, right? And the goal of this Stunfisk V, Galarian Stunfisk V, is going to be crazy, right? We want to get as much energies on it because in order for this Pokemon to work to his max capacity, you want his HP to maxed out. So he's kind of like a Snorlax or a Wailord on the sneak. So this Pokemon gets plus 20 HP for each metal energy attached to it. That means 20 for each one. So if we can get 4 on it, that possibly gives us 280, right? That gives us 280 off the rip. We're going to get back into that, right? Now, his move doesn't cause that much, right? But it does help. If anybody attacks us, it does 12 damage counters on them. So it's a hit or miss. So you can actually play this Pokemon with Giant Bomb, but I decided not to do Giant Bombs, right? So we're going to do Trapping Bite. It does 60 only. But when they return fire, boom, 120 every time, right? So they have to find a way to get around them. They'd have to use a ton of boss's orders, all right? So the way that this engine works is we have Jirachi in here, obviously, to help us to get started. We have Zacian V. The reason we have them, once again, first turns, and just in case you get stuck, these help you draw cards, no problem, and you're able to fight with it, right? Just in case you get stuck in a position without Stunfisk. Now, what I thought about doing is adding, what do they call it? Weakness policy energy in there, but I was like, nah, I'm not going to do it. So, what we're going to do, we're going to make one adjustment. We're going to take out one of these Acro bikes, right? We're going to add another energy in there. But right now we're running 11. We're going to have 12 at the end of this. Metal Saucers help you attach energies from the discard pile straight to this. Straight to them, right? I put 2 Pal Pads in there because Boss's Order is going to be very important, but I don't have a bunch of them in my deck. And I want to be able to get Mallow and Lana back in my deck pretty fast, right? Because this is going to be our heal, and this is going to also help us switch out because we have 4 retreat costs for this Pokemon, right? We carry 2 buff pads, give us an extra 50 plus on top of whatever we're already rolling with, and Acro Bikes to help us get energy in the discard pile and move fast. And then we also are playing Turbo Patch, so we have multiple ways besides the Metal Patch, the Metal Saucers, to put energy onto the bench. You got to flip a coin. Flip a coin. If heads, attach a basic energy card from the discard pile to one of your basic Pokemon that isn't a GX Pokemon. Too easy. We're running all of these. And then the escape boards to get Jirachi out the active, and obviously a Marine, right? Quick balls also help you get energy down into the discard pile. So we're finding ways to get energy down into the discard pile fast. All right. We don't run a stadium. We probably should, but we don't, and that's fine. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and add that extra. We're gonna take away the Acro Bike. We're gonna add that extra energy, and we're gonna get into the fight. So let's get into the first. Let's get into the first battle.
Let's get it on! Let's get it on! All right, let's get it on!
All right, first opponent. Let's see what we got. All right, let's see what we got. We kind of wanted to go first. We're not bad. We got Jirachi out first. So our hand is not too bad. Remember, hit that follow button. Subscribe. Make sure that you're tuned in to all of the new decks that we're going to be producing. All right, so this stadium is going to help me a lot too. So we're going to go straight for it. Since he's doing it, since he's gave us this much help, we're probably going to come out. We're going to fish for our skunk fish. Yep, see? Oh man, we can do this a couple different ways. So let's do 1. Right? Let's do 2. Go ahead and get the skunk fish set. Boom. Get them filled up with whatever I can. Do we want anything? What do we have? We can try for it. Let's see if we can get that other one on there. The Turbo Patch. Remember, like I said, the Turbo Patch is going to help us. Oh, man, tails. See, if it would have been heads, oh, man, we'd have been already in the money. But we're not worried about it. Boom. All right, let's see. We're going to go ahead and drop this. I'm going to go ahead and put them out there. We're going to get this fight started. He's got resistance. All right, so what we need is a boss's order, right? We definitely need a boss's order because we want to get this in the fight, right? But we need to keep adding because he's going to go for 90 times the amount of fire discarded. So he's going to go for the gusto, right? He's going to go for it all. So we want to stack him up to the point to where it doesn't matter how hard he hits us. We're able to take that hit. But we also want to get some stuff on the Zacian V. He just quit. I think he realized. Like, oh, that's going to be a big kill.
Got him! Got him!
Well, so pretty good for the first match. All right, so let's jump into the second match. The first guy didn't want no parts of it. He noticed. He was like, oh, yeah, I got to get up out of this fight. Let's see what this second guy's got. The goal is always to get a Stunfisk out and a Jirachi. We get those two things out, we're okay. So now we're in a bit of an awkward position. Okay, so we're going to play this kind of different. Alright, we're going to get this on him. We're going to put this out. We're going to get the Jirachi out. We're going to get that there. Let's see if we can go ahead and knock it. Boom, we got it. See, this patch is gonna come so in handy. It's a 50% chance you're always able to land this onto the. It's gonna be lovely. Nothing special. Let's go with another one of these just in case we get some discard going. So yeah, we're pretty much, if we can get another energy, we're pretty much set. We can just scoop and go right into the fight. He shouldn't be able to kill Jirachi this first turn. So Jirachi will help us dive in and try to grab one more. Hopefully a supporter that can get us going. Or maybe we get a quick ball and get Dedenne out. We definitely want to get to that Zarkanian pretty fast. 230 does dish a lot of juice. Not too many people carry Tool Scrappers right now, right? They're going to have to play this deck. Right? Alright, so we get the Escape Board. Boom. So we didn't get anything we really wanted, so we're just going to have to play it by ear. We're going to have to play it by ear. It's gonna do 30 more damage. His attacks, which is fine. He's gonna GX this turn. I don't care about the Chaos Stadium because we don't run stadiums in this deck or whatever. All right, so let's go. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and shuffle him up. We got Zarkanian out. We're going to go ahead and beef him up some more. We're going to go ahead and let that go in the discard pile. We're going to let that go in the discard pile. So we're pretty much beefing him. So right now, with the 3 energies on him, he's up to 60 extra. So he's at 260. And then another 50. He's at 310 right now. He's at 310 HP right now. If you're not dishing out 310 HP, I'm going to flood you. Stunfisk is going to flood you. The question is, does he want to hit him? Because he dies. He dies next turn, regardless. You have to have Boss's Order in your deck. If you don't have Boss's Order, it's going to be great. He knows it. He's like, crap. Okay. So I've got 310. I'm going to allow him to kill him. I'm going to go ahead and start prepping him over here. Right? Let's do it like this. We're going to go ahead and start prepping him. Get the next Stunfisk out. Okay, how do I want to do this? We're going to go ahead and get our kill for this. Go ahead and get our kill. And automatically, we're already ready to knock Zarkanian out. If he don't place another Pokemon down, he loses. If he doesn't place another Pokemon down, this game is over. However you look at it. Right? However you look at it. If he does not put another Pokemon, he knows it. He's sitting there, he's like, oh my gosh, like, this is bananas. Like, how this itty bitty Stunfisk is just causing us so much hell. He has to, yeah, he's like, wow, he gotta discard a whole hand of things probably he didn't want to discard. Zingazoon. Why didn't he play Zingazoon down? I guess, well, he becomes a target. Yeah, Zingazoon becomes a target. So he loses. So GG's. Right? He knows it. I know it. There's nothing more he can do. All I need to do is pull 1 energy. All I need to do is pull 1 energy. Right? We're gonna force the hand. We're gonna just discard it all. There it is. Boom, we got it. He knows it. Punched him right in the gut. This deck is crazy. People don't understand.
No, 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 no.
Let's see what this guy's running. Also, if you haven't joined the Discord, join the Discord. The link will be in the bottom of the description. If you have any questions, you're looking for any specific decks, anything of that sort, let me know. I stay building decks, the deck builder. You'll see a lot of great decks from me, a lot of great content. Make sure you put them notifications on. We're going to try to make it real different for a lot of people. Let's see. We'll throw that here. We'll throw that there. We'll go with the Zacian to get it started. Shall we save it? Yes, we will. We have 2 of them. Oh. Killing me, Slim. But yeah, as I was saying, so if you haven't joined the Discord, like I said, the link will be in the bio. We do packs in IRL. We do all of that stuff. You want to check out the IG? Join up on the IG. Slight Work TCG. Me and my buddy both run that Instagram site. You could ask for Vahaa, or you could ask for him. Oh man, this guy quit already. We can't even get the game going. Alright, so we're trying to see how effective this Stunfisk deck is. We're still going at it. We're still fighting. We're still putting blows on people. Like I said, the deck list will be in our Discord. If you have any questions, you can send me a message. I am Vahaa, the Lord of Lords, on Discord. Not hard to find me. Any questions, any help building a deck, if you need to just ask me a question how I feel about a deck, I'm here for it all. Alright? We're going to go with Stunfisk. We're going to go here. We're going to go with the Dedenne, because we want to get this thing rolling. Right? So we have how many down there? 2. Let's see if we can't get it rolling. Got a Tails, of course. Wouldn't expect any less. We don't need a Scoop Up. Do need that boss's order though for later. Let's go ahead and get one of these. Alright. Boom. How many do we have? And that's it. We'll stand fast. We never really want to put 2 Stunfisk down at once unless you're for sure you're going to get at least 1 energy on each one. The reason being is if they decide the boss's order you're in, you're stuck waiting on a switch to get them out to active. You don't want that problem. Like I said, the first 2 cards you always want to fish for is the Jirachi and the Stunfisk. Sometimes you'll substitute out, instead of searching for the Jirachi, you'll go ahead and find the Zacian just to get the deck rolling. My style is I'm looking for Dedenne, Jirachi, and Stunfisk. If I happen to get a Zacian out, that's because I had a different strategy at the time. But basic, you want to get this out first. If you played Bird Keeper from your hand during the last turn and ignore all energy. Wow, this is pretty cool. So I guess if you play Bird Keeper, I think that's the new item card. You get it. Once during your turn, your player may search the deck for the evolution card revealed, put it in their hand, and that player shuffles it. Okay. I still remember when they had the plant for the grass Pokemon would automatically let you evolute all the way up 1 turn. That was overboard. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was overboard. They had to ban it, but I kind of liked it. It would help me get the same type of the Decidui GX all the way up, or Decudai, however you want to say it. Sorry if I mispronounced. Rowlet. Alright. So, alright. What do we do here? I don't have a shuffle. I really don't want to throw these cards away if I don't have to. Looks like I'm going to have to. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw these two away. Right? Get that. Then shuffle them back in. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and throw that down. So really, you shouldn't put this down until you put another energy on it, but I have a feeling he's gonna like shuffle my hand, so I want to go ahead and get him out while I still have him. Next turn I'm gonna start beefing him up. Right now we're at 60-50, we're at 310 right now. HP. So it looks like he's sacrificing Jirachi. Looks like that's the goal. He's gonna use the stadium to build up whatever nonsense that he's putting together. Oh my gosh, I forgot about this Pokemon. I think we lose. I need the boss's order right away. So that Rowlet that he's running, oh man, I didn't think it through. The deck that he's running just stops all V Pokemon. And I'm not sure there's a way to combat with that right now. I need to know how much he's hitting for. It's gonna be the most awkwardest thing, but I might have to fight with Jirachi. What do you think, chat? I have to fight with Jirachi. This is crazy. This is bananas that we're even talking about it. I think what I'm going to have to add to this deck also is a Pokemon to fight with that's non-V. Even have another one in there. Yeah. So if he attacks me, I got an idea. Okay. So if he attacks me, we still. So he's gonna have to not attack me. Because if he attacks me, depending on what I need to see what Decidueye's moves do. But if he attacks me, he automatically takes 120 damage. Yeah, let's see what he does. He does 90 and then 2 to your bench of 20 to... Okay. Alright, so yeah, if he attacks me, he's going to die anyway. He's going to scoop up. Put Decidueye... wow, I would have scooped up the Jirachi. And how much does it do? 140? He's not going to be able to hit me very often. I might scoop up the Jirachis and leave him nothing to attack. That's what I'm thinking. I have a 20 card count. I think I might just play the card game. Scoop Jirachi or... Oh! I see what he's going to do. He's going to see how much he can pile on. 60, that's 180, 190. Okay. Yeah, he's going to see how much he can pile on. So I need to get some energies on this thing quick. save it. If he has another scoop up, I'm in trouble. Right now we're at 310. If you put any more energy on me, I'm gonna go ahead and just I'm gonna Mallow to the bench. Boss's order. Jirachi. I knocked Jirachi off. You killed Kenny. You bastard. Alright. Alright, we're gonna put that back in the deck. Okay. So we're like in survival mode right now. I totally forgot about this deck. But we're trying to see if we can pull it off. It's kind of different, but I knew somebody would create it before I did. Wait till I get my hands on it. He's got a decision. He can let me deck out, or he can try to continue to fight this war. Let's see what he decides to do. Because I'm not gonna use any other trainers. I'm just gonna let my deck fill all the way out. He's gonna eventually have to hit me. And not very many people run a bunch of boss's orders. He might have two. He might run two. So I'm gonna switch. You're burning your switches out at this point, brother. So confused. I need some energy. I need some energy. Yeah. We lose this one. Yeah, I think we lose this one. Okay. I'm still trying to figure out how we could pull this one off. I need a boss's order for sure. I could pick away at a bench. I need to get some damage on this Rowlet while it's young, or just kill it. I need a boss's order for sure. Okay, there's a Sableye. He's trying to get the Sableye back out. And draw 3 cards. Bird Keeper. Yep, smart. Probably should have killed the Jirachi, right? Let's get this one off the board. Hopefully he has no way to get 2 energies down on that Sableye. So we save the heal so we can try to heal, go to the bench and then come back. That's why we save the heal. It's like a cat-mouse game right now. Gotta have your fingers crossed, butt cheeks clenched. One of us ain't making it out. One of us is not gonna make it out. Come on. Oh my, yeah, he would happen to have the energy switch. Wow. Hold up. I don't want this Arcane. I want to fight with it, but I don't want to fight with it. We're gonna hold that boss's order. So he has a choice to make. He has a very important choice to make. He let me deck out, or I start bashing on something else he owns. Because this thing needs damage on me in order to be worth it. Do I haven't had any more pals? Nope, both pals are gone. I'm not going to be able to recycle Mallow. Boss's order. So you know what he's going for. He's going for either nice. One way or another, I'm gonna get you. So he's in trouble of decking out because he wasn't able to pull anything to scoop Jirachi. This is a close one. This is a close one. He needs something to get Jirachi out to active, and it's got to be a scoop. Because if it's a switch, it's not going to be good enough. Something's going to die if it touches me. And he's trying to figure out what it is. He's definitely trying to figure out what it's going to be. And I'm not going to help him. I'm not gonna help him. He's gonna have to. How many boss's orders do I have? Hopefully he doesn't have an energy in hand. Or a scoop up or a switch. He has an energy. I don't know what he has. That's game. Well played. Well played! We pulled it off! Let's go. And that, my friend, is how the stun kiss works.
Why did you stop? How many times you want him to get bit? There's a goddamn limit to everything, you know, including bites.
Alright, so let's take a look at this deck one more time and let's see what we could or can't do with it. And advice. Advice. So, after taking a look at this deck, after dealing with half of the madness it put out, we're done. Had a good time with it. I don't know what more to say. It's a beauty. It even worked against GX Denial Pokemon, like GX Denial. We didn't think it would work, but he had to eventually hit me or deck out. He could have decked me out early, but it didn't work. But you made it to the end. We could at least tell you what happened. This thing, lovely. These things, we like to call them demons. Fighting wise, I'd like to say they're great. I would recommend this on a scale of 1 to 10. I would recommend this as an 8. I would say, hey, this is playable. Annoying, but playable. You definitely have to watch your deck count, card count. Advice, I would find another Pokemon maybe that you could throw in there. Maybe move one of these Zarkanians out and maybe add a basic Pokemon that you feel that could help out in the metal. I'll probably eventually feel one. To play for a long period of time, I think it, 1 to 10, I think about a 7. Play for a long period of time before you get bored. And intelligence needed for this deck, 1 to 5. I would say you need at least a 2 to run this thing. But there's a lot of people that tend to overthink things, or they just don't get it. But if you watched, if you liked, give that like button, click that like button and let me know. All right, till next time. Hey, Vahaa is out, Mr. Backpack.